here we go. Boo. Oh, I need to set properties for default. Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry. It's got the mic. Okay, cool. And we're recording and we're good. No, sorry. Okay. All right. I got the fic on my phone right here. I just need to find where it was. Oh, Bean. Time to take charge. Wait, Flint? What the oh no, Flint's gonna turn the crowd maybe against him. Oh no. Wait, what? Oh no. Of course, Flint's just chuckling in the background. Of course. I was just like, stop it. Stop it. This is great. This is amazing. Oh, it's great. It's just this is amazing. This is amazing. I love it. Actually, no, hold on. I need to adjust it so in the recording, you you are also heard. 1 second. Properties. I should just changed it over to
I've got my iPad
There
open
we
with
go. With the figure
the
just following along with
chapter
me.
up.
I'm basically just
Yep.
like I'm at stop it right now. uh, yeah, okay. Finally, someone saying like Ponyville doesn't necessarily need protection because like they live right next to Everfree. They helped in. They played host Nightmare Moon's Return. I mean, it it's crazy. It's like the Parasprite epidemic. Yeah,
Hmm.
Discord's returned twice, and I handled Discord twice.
They don't blink an eye. They live through the CMC.
Ooh, Applejack's still in town. Oh, right. Oh no! Oh, they're gonna get captured when Discord puts them all in a cage. Oh, frick. Okay, this is not good.
Mhm.
Between
How
truly.
long is? Okay.
This is like a really long chapter, so we're gonna be here for a bit.
No, it'll be worth it.
Hey, you go Flemish, let's go. Ooh, Celestia's gonna be pissed at Discord. Ooh. Yeah, let's go. Oh, frick. Back to Flint. Oh, I hate Flint. Oh, no, okay. I love him, but I hate him. You know, it's sort of like a love-hate relationship.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't hate Bean. He just wants to go after his wife, and right now, Tirek is preventing that. So his enemy of my enemy is, or whatever.
Wait, Mysteria's here?
Yes.
Oh, right, because Mysteria was talking about the people putting. Hey, maybe she should learn a word a strong lettered memo to the citizens of Ponyville. That'd surely get them out.
Maybe it could have worked if they tried.
Hey, you know what? I could just see an alternate universe, like an alternate versions chapter where like Tirek replies to the memo saying, "My apologies. I will leave immediately.
I'm going away. Sorry about
I'll give you back your magic."
Tirek defeated by bureaucracy.
Yeah, bureaucracy and red tape. Like, to take over Equestria, here's all the paperwork you have to do. Screw that noise. I'm out of here.
Bye.
At this point, Flint is just grabbing the popcorn and watching everything unravel. The Super Fortress of Freedom. Oh boy. That's a good one. My nephew is watching the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in the other room.
I can't hear it.
That's a good. No. Oh, I know. Because the gain's down really far. But I'm just saying they're watching it in the other room, and I actually like that movie a lot, better than the
Fair
original
enough.
one. Anyway, back to this. Oh boy. Wait, I think okay, no. I think it's like the second time Mare's been introduced. Cause like first when they went to Ponyville for the first time, and then now here. I think this is like her second appearance or something.
Darn, just like in the show. Completely forgot this.
Let's go. Yep, pretty much just outshined by Twilight, the current reigning princess that lives there. wait, how much control does Twilight have over Ponyville as a princess?
That could be a good question.
I know, cause like, could she like dissolve the government, or like dissolve her mayorship or something?
No, because I think the mayor would actually take care of the actual town management itself.
Yeah.
And leave anything higher up to her, essentially.
Hold on, actually, gotta get my phone charger. My phone's at like 27%, so I'll be right back.
Oh no, gotta go fast.
Wait a minute, what's going on? Okay, cool. Wait, hold on. I have to keep this open, otherwise it won't show on the Discord. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
We're back. Probably could have just paused. Please tell me you had some witty banter while it was gone. Keep the video, somewhat entertaining.
potentially.
Yeah, I'll know when I look back at the video. Anyway,
We
okay.
can edit it.
Back to here. Okay. Bean, stop second guessing yourself. You'll be fine. Although, to be fair, the worst I fear is yet to come. Even after Tirek is dealt with by Twilight in the final battle. Which, okay, I have to say, that final battle from season 4, holy cow. Like, one of the best fight scenes in the entire show. Like,
I would agree.
Like, best of the best that this show has to offer.
There's a point I heard someone make. The Storm King is just a knockoff Tirek.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, just wait a minute. I'm just like thinking about stuff. Like, I wonder what Bean's reaction to the castle being like to the treehouse, like the library being destroyed. Jeez, I couldn't say the the castle. No, the treehouse. No, it's the library. Well, technically, it's a treehouse. Anyway, sorry. You were saying like somebody was talking about the fight.
Yeah, but they're also comparing how Storm King is really a worse knockoff of Tirek.
Got it.
Steals magic from the 4 alicorns to empower himself. Has horns.
You know what?
He evades to steal magic. He's just bah.
Oh, you know what? I kind of want to upload this to YouTube. It's just sort of like a retrospect going from this chapter, like the Tirek chapter, onward till the series is finished. Just basically have these like reading sessions, and sort of like record it, upload it, and just leave it like the raw footage, and just 2 people just talking about this fanfic.
Yes,
it's fic that's really, really good.
This is how we'll get you through the long story.
Yeah. we just do Austria after this.
I'll just burn through it and be like, okay.
I don't know if we could do Austria. Maybe not Austria. Okay.
Maybe we just do the first one so that we could be like, hey, if you want to read the rest, it's at your own risk. It's 2 million words long from here on out.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna pause the recording, and I'm actually just gonna pull the fic up on screen, and we're probably just gonna we're probably just gonna read through it as like I'll probably read through it. You know what? We're just moving on the fly. Adapt and change.
Adapt, overcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grills.
Yeah, pretty much. We're doing this on the fly right here, right now.
Yes.
Display capture.
Just become. You know what we could just do? We just make the voice. Or we narrate the series essentially. Whatever. My brain can't think of the word.
There we go. Okay, cool.
We make audiobooks for them.
No. Go away, TikTok. Fanfiction.net. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, I haven't logged in. Hold on. I need to turn off. I don't want people seeing my email.
Fair enough.
We're gonna turn that off for now until I can get into film.
But we make an audiobook series of certain stories.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, hold on.
Because I've not seen one done for Austrioa. Or a lot of actually good series. Martian. Or The Martian. Ooh.
Where's my reading stuff?
That would be easy to do. Chapters are short.
I can't find my stuff.
Oh no!
How do I find my
Have you
library? Okay, here we go.
Consulting your tech priest.
How do I get there? Oh, reading it later. No, I don't have it. It's probably in my favorites somewhere.
Are you trying to get to the story?
Yes.
I just do no nos.
Yeah.
And I click that and then I go to the sequel.
Put that in like the sequel. Okay, here we go. What is this? Okay, good. Whew. I just misspelt nose, so I think I just did it again. Oh, okay. New nose. That one's gonna be interesting. Okay, here we go. This nose. Tirek. All right, cool. No. Ah, here we go. All right, cool. Still no word from Twilight, being asked in an effort to resolve the tension. Nothing, sir, Mysterio replied while looking over the empty fields with her employer, quickly taking a sip of her own tea. Nobody knows where she disappeared to. Nothing at the castle of the two sisters has been disturbed. Even if she does have the princess's magic, it is possible she's gone somewhere remote to practice controlling it. Probably. I'm sure that's what she's doing. You and Trixie were probably right about the amulet anyway. And don't forget it, Trixie added smugly. Well, Sergeants Pokey and Clover dropped out of the sky, landing and saluted. Sir, Pokey spoke first. Operation Everfree is a go, sir. Awaiting your signal. For Everfree. Being raised a brow. At the Sun edition before remarking, Rainbow Dash again? Yes, sir. She didn't pick the name. Awesome in it. Yes, she did, sir. Twice, actually. But we made sure to change it. That's such... Yeah, Rainbow would totally do that. That is such a... Okay, this author really knows the characters, like, to be, like, very, very well. We await your signal. Bean nodded and then gave a cold, blank, calculated chuckle. I didn't even realize it. Realize what, sir? 5 friends. Clover, Pokey, Trixie, Wisteria, and Quillpoint. It's like I tried to recreate the elements of harmony. I pulled out of the oven too soon. That would make us the elements of kind of harmony? The wannabe elements? Given what we're doing, I'd go with elements of disaster. Quill floppered. We'll go with that. He's like, we'll go with that. Be noted sadly. Let's see. Whisk, can you be? You can be the element of nausea. Trixie, you can be the element of pride. I can be the element of cowardice, I suppose. What if I want element of cowardice? Trixie added. Just afraid as the rest of you. Besides, you're bound to be the element of idiocy, Your Highness. Who's more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him? Being asked. Besides, I called dibs, and now I've lost my place. To be fair, we're all idiots for going along with this, sir, Quill offered. So I'll take idiocy. Confusion, Clover said quickly. It's alternative. Pokey, how about stubbornness being offered? That seems to be right up your alley. Oh, that seems to be up your alley. I would have put right up your alley. Stubborn it is, sir, Pokey replied with a nod, and the wings flared out with Clover's. We'll see you on the other side. Quill, unicorn. Are you unicorns in position? Are your unicorns in position? I can't talk. I have dyslexia, folks. Okay.
Take over.
No. You know what? Sure, why not? You take over for a bit.
Yes, sir. Ready and waiting, sir. With last chance, we'll get you and Trixie out of here. Not happening, sir. When I get done with nausea, I'm claiming stubborn all to myself. Hey, no stealing elements, Bean said with a mirthless chuckle. You better get into position, Corporal. Quillpoint snapped a quick salute before he trotted to the stairs. But Bean couldn't help but notice the way Wisteria's eyes stayed focused on him. She appeared thoughtful and perhaps a bit forlorn, and it only took a moment for Bean to realize what Wisteria was thinking. There was a chance that it would be the last time she saw him.
Frick.
So, Whisk, how was your relationship with Quill, by the way? Bean asked gently once Quill was out of sight.
Stop for a second. Oh my goodness, that is just that's heart wrenching right there. Because like you just gotta think like again like it could be like if things like go south and Twilight is just nowhere to be seen, he could rampage through and just kill people. Because I don't think this author would have a problem with a little.
I don't
death.
doubt it.
Anyway, go. Resume.
It's getting better, sir. A lot better. I just need to work out a few of those odd quirks out of him, and then I might be able to make something out of us. You do realize the stallion, right? The mare weds the stallion because she thinks she can change him. The stallion weds the mare because he thinks she will always remain the same, and they're both wrong. We'll see, said Wisteria while pressing Hofi against her side. Good for a couple to smooth out these quirks together.
Yeah, that's true.
Being offered what?
What Wisteria said right there.
Being offered a smile that was the exact opposite of what he felt. Maybe I should try something like that with Sally then. I'm bound to have a few quirks that need to be removed. A few? Wisteria winked at him while she took another sip of tea. Curiously, I believe she would be rather disappointed if you did get rid of them, sir. How so? For the vast majority of her life, Celestia has had everything a pony could ever want, and then some. With a nod of her head, the world would be laid out at her hooves. She has power, prestige, fame, and popularity. The most exquisite food and succulent drinks a pony could dream of are always at her beck and call. Really, there's one thing she's never really had: love. Bean shook his head.
Like
all of Equestria loves
wait,
her.
Sorry, stop real quick. See, that's the thing. Like, love is just such the great equalizer, right? Because like, it. Sure, you can have fame, you can have money, you can have power, but that's all nothing if you don't have love. It's just, it really shows you, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Sorry, 1 second.
I'm totally gonna like interject it a couple times to just make it more entertaining, you know.
All of Equestria loves Princess Celestia. Correct, Wisteria. You love her. The mare inside the golden cage, the golden runny egg yolk in an over easy egg. The secretary took another longer drink of tea and swallowed hard. Excuse me, sir. Junior doesn't like eggs. The uncommon love of a commoner, being noted, and Wisteria nodded. And with that, honesty, loyalty, devotion, and dedication in the most genuine sense of words. You give her the things nobility could never provide. Even if they went insane and decided they wanted to try, your quirks prove that there are no entanglements, no backroom deals, no smoke and mirrors, and no underhooved plans waiting to be put into motion. Perfect cannot exist in her world without deception and duplicity. To her, your impurities mean you are pure.
Hold up, pause real quick. I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing like a bit of like sort of like Cinderella vibes from this, because just sort of showing like how like a commoner can come into this great deal of power, and it sort of it kind of like shows what could be happening after the happily ever after from Cinderella, just showing like how things could be going on. How much of an equal is Cinderella to the prince?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, continue.
Being contemplated what Wisteria had said. It was something so mundane, perhaps too mundane to be true. But with her putting it out there, it was enough to give him a sliver of hope that he truly was overreacting. Here he come, Trixie casually said. It pointed out Tirek's position on the horizon.
Like, here he comes.
With the serenity of the moment now broken, Bean swallowed and forced himself to behold his doom. Bean's stomach twisted at the sight of him. His massive bulk did not match up with the pictures that the book had shown Bean. But then again, the pictures had been nothing more than sketches. Were Bean to walk straight up to him, he would probably stand at half his height, based on the outline that he could see from a distance. The result from already stealing the magic of countless ponies without a doubt. Bean felt anger overriding his nervousness. Tirek had the magic of his ponies, his friends, and his family.
Yeah.
He began to seethe as he thought of his parents, scared, huddled together under one of the tables at the Zurst, wondering why their son and their daughter-in-law had allowed this to happen. I suppose it's safe to say our secret is out, Bean said without his eyes leaving the massive wall of mean coming into town. Has any pony seen Mare? Right here, your majesty. The silver-maned pony stepped up from the stairwell. Every pony is in position and ready for your signal. I wish I had something inspirational to say, Bean remarked. Something that would inspire courage and proud defiance. You already did, sir, Wisteria pointed out. Bean smiled softly to that. I suppose I did. Come on, let's get this over with. Bean, Wisteria, and Trixie then quickly made their way downstairs, out of the building, and across the main plaza without a word. Once they reached the edge of town, they all simply stood in the middle of the road and waited. So how long do you think it'll take him to overpower us? Bean casually asked while Tirek continued to steady approach. Trixie actually believes we have a fighting chance, Your Highness, Trixie replied, and Wisteria nodded in agreement. You two need to quit being so optimistic. It's infectious, Bean replied with a short chuckle.
That's great. Hey, I work for you, so I will be your yes man right here. Except like the sergeant's pokey and like the sergeant's like, hey, let's be realistic here. I've been in combat situations. We're kind of screwed.
You need. Nothing more was said, and Bean closed his eyes. He thought of the soft warmth he had come to enjoy during the daily rising of the sun, and how perfect the world was when he felt the downy softness of her wing pulling him into her silken coat. He remembered her laugh, and how it always managed to cure any ill he had been feeling. Mostly, though, he remembered her eyes. He had to fight back a soft sob while he recalled the depths of emotion that were forever in her magenta perfection. He had always heard the eyes were the windows to the soul, and her soul was always one of concern, of dedication, and of cheerfulness and love. He wished he could see them now. Just one glance would give him enough courage to attack Tirek by himself. Bean didn't need to see Tirek's approach due to his earth-shaking tread, but he knew when the abominable monster had halted his forward motion. His eyes slowly opened, and then they traveled up. He swallowed hard, and he made a mental note to have a word with the illustrators of that book. Their proportions were all wrong. He'd be amazed if he managed to reach Tirek's knees. Prince Baked Bean, Tirek stated flatly, his arms crossed. Tirek, Lord of Vordak and Hadon, good afternoon. As the duly designated representative of the Kingdom of Equestria, I hereby order you to cease any destructive activity, return all illegally obtained pony magic, and return forthwith to your place of imprisonment. Trixie scoffed. Yeah, that ought to do it. Thanks very much, Bean.
Yeah, he's being so cordial, and I don't understand why. Okay, to be fair, he is like the sly trickster with a silver tongue, so I guess that would make somewhat sense. He's trying to, be as peacefully conflict-free.
Yeah. Tirek's low and amused laugh sent some loose stones near Bean's hooves to jumping. You dare tell me what I can and cannot do? Who are you to deny me and my right? Bean squared his shoulders and gave what he hoped was a defiant stare. I am a prince of Equestria, stallion of the sun and beloved of Celestia. Her word is my word, and my word is hers. Return what you have taken, and we will be lenient with you.
Wait, okay, hold on. So that was Bean talking to, saying, the good afternoon. Oh my goodness. I thought that Tirek was speaking to Bean. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Tirek outright laughed at the statement. You are even a bigger fool than I had supposed. Return the magic, or I'll be faced to take it from you. Tirek smiled, flipped upside down, and a large sphere of magic began to build in between his horns. I fail to see how you will achieve your goal. Bean smirked. You may have all the magic of Equestria, making you the most powerful centaur on the face of the planet, but we have something you will never possess. I have more power than you could ever imagine. What do you have? We have a flint, said Bean right before
we have a Hulk.
A furious blur of fighting foal launched out of a nearby bush and clamped down on his ankle. Die, you wannabe tyrant, screeched the former Dragon King through a mouthful of ankle hair. I'll rip your leg off. Tirek glanced at the small attacker, then fixed Bean with a skeptical glare. You must be desperate. You intend to defeat me with him? Bean shrugged. No, I just wanted to distract you. A high-pitched whistle then split the air, but before Tirek could react, a large purple-tailed firework slammed into the side of his head and exploded in a cascade of blue sparks that looked suspiciously like Trixie giving a smug grin. Ha! Did you see that? Pinkie Pie shouted with a snorting laugh while Tirek staggered and roared in fury. Quill got him right in the ear. You dare to, not Trixie's,
Yeah, Trixie's
declaration of impending destruction was cut off when another firework launched from somewhere in the town, hit him in the chest, and forced him back a step. Last chance, Tirek Bean protested, but the would-be overlord simply whirled and glared at the small yellow pest. I will make you pay for this insult. Always the hard way with villains, isn't it? Bean shook his head. Fine. I'll pay. Open fire.
Dude,
5
he is
firework
quips. All the quips.
5 firework rounds then slammed into Tirek, hitting him in various points on his chest and along his barrel. A battle cry of deep defiance then rang out, and before Tirek could properly process what was going on, he found himself in the middle of an onslaught. For a bunch of peasant ponies, they were surprisingly accurate and extremely well armed. Fireworks continued to scream into him, exploding into a colorful array of light and thunderous waves of sound when they did so, but they were joined by a barrage of cupcakes that splattered in his face and rendered him blinded by the frosting for a moment. Pinkie Pie chortled and giggled like a maniac while continuing her assault, and Bean wondered where she was getting her ammunition from and how she managed to throw so quickly.
It's Pinkie Pie, don't question it.
Exactly. Bean, Wisteria, and Trixie were forced to retreat while Tirek stumbled forward, but Bean pumped a hoof in the air while he did so. Big Mac, now. Yup. Big Mac and 3 other stout earth ponies then rushed Tirek's position while pushing green snow plows, and in quick succession, the 4 of them crashed into the back of Tirek's leg. The action quickly reduced the plows to scrap, but it was enough to knock Tirek off balance and send him crashing to the ground.
Are they actually doing this? Whoa.
Bean's hope rose with his adrenaline levels, and as Applejack ran by him with a rope as thick as his leg and long enough to wrap around Applejack's barn twice, he quickly followed to assist. Before Bean could blink, Applejack had one of the massive hooves wrapped up, but as they ran the rope to the next one, Tirek stood and forced the 2 abort their attempt and retreat. You infernal ponies, Tirek bellowed, but the rest of his rant was cut off by a broad...
Hold on, wait.
He somehow managed to hit him right in the face.
My God.
Hold on, wait,
Tirek
stop,
quickly
stop.
wiped away a sugary mess of both
Repeat that, repeat it, hold up.
Hands.
Repeat from you, Infernal Ponies, sorry. Hold on, your mic's sort of cutting out. Your mic's cutting out.
Is this a little better?
Hold on, try again.
Hello?
Hello.
Testing?
Yes.
Testing?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Where did I cut off?
Just start off at you Infernal Ponies. That should be.
You infernal ponies, Tirek bellowed, but the rest of his rant was cut off by a barrage of large apple pies, each somehow managing to hit him right in the face. Tirek quickly wiped away the sugary mess with both hands, and he prepared to incinerate the several pie pulps that appeared from nowhere, and the ponies who were reloading them as well. They managed to fire again before Tirek could finish working his magic, and Bean could feel Tirek's head forming in his own head with the distinct ring of hard metal objects reverberating through the air on one of the impacts. Pinkie, where did you get an anvil? Rainbow Dash asked. Where do you get all these pies from? Pinkie replied with an accusing stare. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you've been saving all the ones I've been giving you. Huh? What? Rainbow replied while Tirek shook off an attack and blocked a firework with his hands. I just happen to have a lot of extra pies lying around, you know?
That's great. It's making like a comment on like that. I think it was like season 8 or 9. That was like.
It was one of them.
Yeah, it was either season 8 or 9. I know that for.
The infamous pie episode.
Yeah, the pie episode. That's a good one.
Okay. Bean then let out a sharp whistle while running sideways, and he yelped in alarm as the tails of his hair began to burn while he outran the destructive beam that Tirek had aimed at him. Salsa picante now. There was a sharp twang and a bright red splat of every hot salsa, burning spice, and flaming pepper on a hoof in town suddenly appeared on Tirek's face.
Oh no!
He shrieked in pain while stumbling backwards again, but this gave Bean the opportunity he wanted. Bean quickly rushed forward to grab the loose rope, and while Tirek rubbed his eyes and shouted unintelligible threats of death and revenge, he moved from the front hoof to the back. "Darling, quick," Rarity called out, and Bean felt the weight of the rope lighten less with her levitation magic assisting. "Let's teach this brutish elf some manners."
This is amazing.
Bean and Rarity managed to one wrap around Tirek's leg before they were sent flying by a surge of red magic, along with all the other exposed ponies in town. "I've had enough of this infernal nonsense," Tirek roared, and with one quick blast, he reduced the Piopults to rubble. "You will give me your magic now." No way, Bean hollered back. "You didn't say the magic word." "Then I will rip it from your cold, lifeless..." Tirek, once again, did not get to finish his sentence. A lightning bolt hit him right in the flank, and just as he reached back to swat at the cause of pain, another bolt hit him in between the shoulders. "Let him have it," Pokey called out. Tirek then found himself underneath the most intense lightning storm Equestria has ever seen. Dozens of clouds, each steered by 2 Pegasus and coaxed into reloading, unloading their stored energy by 2 more Pegasus jumping on top in unison, rained down an electrifying torrent of pain that could not be avoided or negated. Tirek simply hunched over and huddled in on himself, while the bolts continued to unleash into his hide, and more fireworks began to join in with the assault, turning the bolts the most intense shades of blue, green, and orange that had ever been seen.
Wow.
Bean was sure he was about to be as shocked as Tirek was, but only in a figurative way. The attacks seemed to be actually working, and Tirek had been fought down to a standstill. Once again, he rushed forward, and this time he found both Wisteria and Trixie beside him on the rope. A short smile was shared while they ran to the next hoof, dodged the stray bolts that didn't quite hit their mark, but they had to hesitate when they found Flint still attacking Tirek's ankle. "Flint, get out of here," Bean ordered. One glance from the Berserk cult, and Bean knew he wasn't going anywhere. Flint instead took a brief moment to climb up to Tirek's hawk, produce a potato peeler from his mane, and then resumed his attack with furious repeated stabs.
What?
"Forget him," Trixie shouted. "He wants to get zapped, let him." Bean shook his head, grabbed the rope, and content to let the king have his moment. Soon all 4's hooves were securely tied off, and one step would send Tirek face first into the ground. Bean and the 2 secretaries then retreated, but once they had felt like they were a safe distance away, Bean turned to look at the chaos he created. Sparks were flying from the lightning bolts and the fireworks. Another large red splat had appeared in Tirek's face. Flint was shouting his own threats and promises of vengeance if anything happened to Celestia, and several ponies were moving new Piopults into position and loading them with freshly bonzied bullets. "We're doing it, y'all!" Applejack's twang rang out from above the din, and Ben's heart swelled with joy and the hope that they could stop Tirek. "Keep it up! He can't fight us all off at once!" Bean should have realized right then that such a hope was based off nothing but more than an illusion. His joy and elation quickly turned to horror when Tirek straightened, opened his mouth wide, and he swept a beam of unmagic across the Pegasus operating the lightning clouds. With one rapid inhale, the magic of the attacking Pegasus and the magic they put in the storm clouds were drained away, and he cried out in alarm when they all tumbled to the ground en masse. A few more pies were launched, along with another firework barrage, but Tirek simply stood and took the abuse with a smile, while he grew even larger from his newly acquired magic. And then, with nothing more than a glance, his magic glanced out in large bolts, striking the Piopults and igniting the caches of fireworks, forcing the ponies who had been using them to flee and cover. No, Bean shouted, and he ran over towards one cache that had not fully been destroyed. A bright flash then pulsed through the whole town. In an instant, everyone found themselves locked within large iron cages, unable to do anything more than shout and scream. "Well," Discord announced while he strode out onto the scene and wiped his paws, "I do have to admit that was delightfully chaotic. But I think we've had quite enough now, except for him." He pointed to Flint, who had lost his potato peeler and had reverted back to chewing on Tirek's leg. "That is just too hilarious. I just have to let him keep going." "Discord," Fluttershy cried out. "Why are you doing this? I thought we were friends." "Oh, we were. But Tirek offered me so much more than tea parties. Surely you saw this coming." "I didn't," Fluttershy sobbed while Applejack held her in a comforting embrace. "I really didn't." Tirek then chuckled with wicked delight while his magic levitated the cage that held the elements of harmony. It only took a moment to drain away their magic. But as he did, everybody noticed that Discord looked away. Tirek then cackled slightly while he grew even larger, and he threw the cage with the now powerless ponies at Discord's feet. Do you really think she'd do anything for them? If Twilight has magic to give, it will be yours. Soon there won't be a Pegasus, Earth Pony, or Unicorn who will be able to stand up against us. Us, Tirek replied while his magic surged to life again. Who said anything about us? Ugh. You did, Discord pointed out with wide-eyed surprise, but Tirek's magic seized him and hoisted him into the air. You helped me grow strong, Tirek said with a wicked glee. You have provided the means by which I can attain Princess Twilight's magic, and now you are no longer of any use to me. The collective of imprisoned ponies gasped and cried out while Tirek tore the magic away from Discord with a glint of pure evil in his eyes. It only took a moment for the dastardly deed to finish, just as it had been with all the others, and once he was done with Tirek, simply dumped Discord and began to walk away. But, Discord called out while his trembling talon took Tirek's medallion in his hand, you said this was a sign of your gratitude and loyalty, a gift from someone close to you. It was my brother's, and he betrayed me, Tirek replied with a sneer before looking over his shoulders. It was as worthless as he is. Surely you saw this coming, Applejack called out to Discord from within her cage. I didn't, Discord replied forlornly, and he glazed at the medallion in horrified wonder. I truly didn't. You get what you deserve, Discord.
Forlornly. It's forlornly, by the way.
Forlornly.
Yes. I will be the grammar police, like, in this entire thing.
Okay.
But yeah, absolutely no. Deserved Discord, but you'll redeem yourself soon enough.
Tirek then began to walk away, but a whistling shriek pierced the air just before one last firework exploded across his lower back. With a stomp of his forehoof, Tirek rounded on the cage where the blast had come from, and he glared furiously at the defiant yellow pony within, who was attempting to light one more firework. You, Tirek roared, and he ripped open the top of the cage. I've had enough of you.
Oh, Bean, no.
Bean then suddenly found himself within the clutches of Tirek's beefy hand, and movement became impossible from within it. Bean gagged and gasped for air, but Tirek's grip was unyielding. No matter how hard Bean pushed against his crushing grip, he was determined to fight to the end. However, just as Tirek brought him to eye level, Bean bit down hard on Tirek's hand. Tirek simply chuckled in satisfaction, and Bean realized he'd have more luck trying to bite a rock. This was it. The end had finally come. Tirek possessed the magic of the element bearers and all the chaos magic now. His plans failed. He had failed. You have proven yourself to be tenacious, I have to admit, Tirek said while a ball of magic formed between his horns. But you never had any chance of defeating me. You're just a pony after all. Tirek then opened his mouth, and Bean shuddered and sputtered while his magic was taken from him. It felt like Tirek was removing everything that made him Baked Bean all at once, and he was helpless to stop it. All of his energy, all of his drive and motivation, even his very core felt like it was ripped clean of him, leaving nothing but a cold emptiness inside. How does it feel, Prince Bean? Tirek mocked while he grew even taller and stronger with a cackle of energy. I have taken everything you hold dear. Your wife, your loved ones, your friends, your magic, and your citizens. Everything you've ever cared about is gone, and you'll get to die knowing that it was all your fault. Tirek then hoisted Baked Bean into the air, so that all could see how far the former chef has fallen. Behold, your prince, Tirek thundered, his voice seeming to echo throughout the whole of Equestria. He then drew back, and with the smooth, swift pitch, Bean was sent flying. Time seemed to slow for Bean while he sailed through the air, but he had to smile. He had heard that a pony's life would flash before their eyes just before they perished. But the only memory that was coming to him was the flight he had shared with his beloved during their first visit to Salt Lick. He could feel her soft arms around his chest and hear the beats of her wings that matched the beating of his heart. He could even feel her breath in his mane. He had heard her perfect laugh in his ears, and then frowned as he realized his own impending end was not what frightened him. As the trajectory turned downward, he found the thought of never seeing his beloved again was the most horrifying, frightening thing he could think of. Tears streamed from his eyes while he watched the ground grow larger beneath him, and he had 3 words upon his lip that he wished he could share. I'm sorry, Selly. And then he hit the treetops.
And then he hit the treetops! What the frick? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna upload that, like, right now. That was really freaking good.
It was amazing.
Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Oh boy. That was just wow. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like right now, like holy cow.
Yeah.
That's a lot to take in. It's like he hit the treetops like super hard. It's like he's got to be hurting real bad. Oh man. Things probably would have progressed normally as like the season if you just went to the safe house.
Possibly.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. That's just it's crazy. I think this is a good place to stop for now.
Mm-hmm.
It is like
You
45
know how long
minutes
I've been
wrong.
waiting for you to reach this chapter?
You've been waiting for a very long time, haven't you?
Yes. Yes.
to hear those 4 words, like wait, hold on. I think it was 4 words. And then,
it was about. Or
and
it was 3
then
words.
he hit.
I'm sorry, Sally.
Oh no.
And
then he hit the treetops. No. I'm looking syllables. And then he hit the treetop. That's 6 words. You've been waiting for me to get to those 9 words. I'm sorry, Sally. And then he hit the treetops.
Yes. And do you know, when I first read this story, I legitimately thought they were about to kill off Bean.
Like, I'm like almost like crying at this point. Like, I was thinking to myself like, don't cry.
It's
man, that is.
But we're not done with the despair yet.
I know. Oh man. Okay, I might just take a break and we might just record the next episode like right then and there.
Yeah, I need to eat dinner.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I need to go to the bathroom. I've needed to go to the bathroom since like halfway through the chapter.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was great. Ugh.
That was amazing.
That was a good chapter. Really good chapter. Pick up with this at a later date. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for watching if you're watching this. And yeah. See you for the next chapter. It's called The Search. So it should be fun.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Talk to you later, bud.
Bye.
Bye.